So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Haaland! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Camavinga. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Thuram, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been drilled in. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, what a mistake! And that's a goal kick. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good! And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got a throw. And it's Koundé. Looking for options for movement. That's tidy. Can he get on the end of this? Has a look and place it forward. Conte. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nouri. Here's Doku. And it's Kovacic. Now it's Doku. That's very neat. Foden. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foden with a real chance here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Foden! Oh, crossbar! Koundé clears. And that's been won straight back. Knocks it into space. Here comes the cross. And that's been repelled. Foden! Oh, it's hit the post. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Tchouaméni with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. That has not gone well. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Foden. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And this is Kovacic. He's on it, can he get away? Doku! Upamecano gets good distance on it.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Doku. Doku goes on a charge down the left. Not the most accurate pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Can he spark a counter here? Thuram.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Five minutes till the break. Foden. Doku. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now this could be a chance. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Tries to get it clear. Foden.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely spread. Camavinga. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nouri. Doku. Nouri. Here's Rodri. Doku. Now Foden. That's a good ball out wide. Kovacic. Well read. And the danger is averted. Doué. And Upamecano. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Nouri. Now it's Doku. And here's Haaland. And here's Foden. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Matheus Nunes.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
60 minutes played. And here's Elise. Now, can they get him away? Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Kovacic. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Foden is onto this. Shot at goal! And again! They've done it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Played back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has a look up. Delivery from Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. Bernardo Silva. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Doué. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Bernardo Silva.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the pass is intercepted. Doku. And the counter is on. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Olise. Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here. Kante picks it up out wide. Oh, important interception. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Distributed tidily. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's given a throw.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24. Numero 25.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Il numero 12. Il numero 3. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Savigno. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That'll be a throw.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 9. Lascia il campo per
Guardiola.
il numero 26.
Now it's Savigno. And it's Rodri. The final 5 minutes. Nouri. Bernardo Silva, Marmoush.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
France clearly now in lead preservation mode. He is through here. He's going all the way. Oh, that's nice. Rodri. Marmoush.
Il quarto uomo indica
Phillips.
2 minuti di recupero.
Out to the right. And Savino. Phillips.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Marmoush. Shot could be on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che
Any
è
reflections on
possibile
what you've seen,
acquistare
Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. The action has already started. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the shot! But they've got it again. Looking to play him in, and he's there to belt it away. And we have our very first corner. France has the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. That's a good run he's making there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pressure coming in from all directions. And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative, and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Looking for the run. Lewis. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Doku. He is through here. That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well played, well sorted out. France do have a chance to counter here. Floated through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Doku. Reinders.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Doku. Foot in. Can he get it through? Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Olise. No way he was going to let him past. Looking for options for movement. Upamecano, and he opts to go forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Doué going full tilt down the left. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. In with the challenge. And here's Mbappe. Doku. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely. Now, in he goes again! Now, who's going to be first to this? A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Pass somewhat off target.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Olise. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Olise. Great ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Foden.
Bernardo Silva. That's a shade optimistic. Kolomwani might just make this.
Doku.
Tchouaméni cuts it out. Hernandez. Knocks it into space. Conte. That's very neat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a searching pass. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There's a sharp little ball here. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Haaland. Over to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hernandez attempts a clearance. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. France are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Elise. Great vision. He has found the way through. Delivery. And the finish! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24, numero 25. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 6.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Elise gets into a good position. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Guardiola tries to clear. Foden. Oh, it's come loose. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Foden!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Pinches it off him. Ball is over the line.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 11. Lascia il campo per il
Into the last
20.
quarter of an hour.
Cambio di giocatori.
Barcola looking to run onto it. And he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! Foden carries the ball down the right. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Barcola. Now it's Camavinga.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe is onto this. Some resolute defending there. And here's Dembele. Camavinga.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Foden. He's found a way through. He's in space and looking for options. Not too much more here than shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Koundé. Now it's
Ci
Mbappe.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. Rodri. Here's Doku. Nouri. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Doku. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Signore e signori,
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.